Alright. Let's see. We're probably gonna be juggling a lot of different volumes this evening. I didn't really sound test for this. Alrighty. I've taken partial protections on the copyright, but we are 10,000% taking copyright hits on this stream because all the wrestler themes are copyrighted. And I think it would really take away from it muting the theme songs. So we're just gonna take that on the chin. How's it going? I'm a little froggy. I was sick all last week with a cold, but I'm mostly over it. I just got a little bit of stuffy in the back of my nose, so you might get a lot of throat clearing. Let's see. Yeah, so something completely different. I've played through like storylines of the past 2K games, like the last couple ones, and the stories are always super unhinged. So I thought it would be fun to save it for a stream adventure instead of doing it by myself. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, stage is set. Let's dive in. I'm thinking, let's see. I was thinking about doing showcase as well, which is like, it runs through a bunch of like really interesting spotlight moments of a particular topic. This time they're focused in on a group in the wrestling world called the Bloodline, which but it's not like just the group, it's like the entire family lineage. Let's shatter some spines. Hell yeah. So I've played this a lot already. I made a lot of like custom characters and shit. So I'm thinking for MyRise, I'm gonna base the wrestler that we make, because you like make a custom wrestler and then play through as them. So I'm thinking for our playthrough here, I'm gonna use I'm gonna base it off the VTuber model because it'll be different from my actual guy. I guess I'll show my actual guy and do a little match-a-rooney here. Yeah, so I made a guy based off myself. And I will fight Mr. Belmont, who may or may not wander in eventually. We'll just do this as a little warm-up, you know? People still getting settled, people wandering in. So we'll do this to, I hope to see Belmont. He's a cool dude. He is a cool dude. I hear he's got his trucking license.
Things are about to get good.
Ah, shit. How's my voice against the entrance volume? Am I drowned out totally?
Representing the club from Toronto,
welcome back.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 265 pounds.
Just doing a little warm-up match. Mostly. Alright, I'll turn it down a little bit. Or maybe I need to turn
this
myself up.
superstar won't ever throw in the towel. The WWE Universe keeps egging him on. That is a recipe for disaster. Oh wait, what is so wrong with the WWE Universe supporting this superstar? It's all a prelude to a big fall, Saxton. The WWE Universe will only support you as long as you're successful. Mark my words.
That should do it. I think.
He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically.
Actually, I should pause that background music too. We're gonna be bouncing between screens a lot on this one. Just saying.
All right, I love this guy.
And his opponent, representing the
And there's the Aiden Belmont, friend of the stream.
weighing in at 235 pounds, Adam Belmont.
I ran into this superstar backstage and I was shocked. I was appalled to hear them bad-mouthing their opponent in this match. It's not bad.
Oh, apparently he was talking shit.
We'll have to see if that strategy works, Byron, but I will say I was there with Corey and the language was colorful.
Alright, let's see how this goes. He would talk shit. He always talks shit. But he does it with love. That late night streaming. This is late?
Expecting from this superstar tonight, guys. Well, he did say
I don't know this counts as late. Hey, James.
With a renewed hostility that we've never seen before. Yeah, he also said he's going to make the competition.
Oh, your boy messed up.
But don't discount the man he's facing. A man who has been counting the minutes to getting this fight
Oh,
started.
man.
And
Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, so they added this mini game where you do like chain grappling to try and like outmaneuver the other person, control the body, all that fun stuff. Yeah, it's nice to see it back. I never got to enjoy it. I was what you would call like a lapsed fan for a while. Like I watched it as a kid a lot. I kept playing the games through high school and like watched the odd episode. I went to university and I kind of completely fell off. I'd like look online to see what people were up to every so often. So I kind of missed like the time where it was like peak Daniel Bryan, CM Punk with the Nexus, Super Cena stuff, Ryback, like all that time period. I was just like totally totally out of the loop. And then it wasn't until I'd say SummerSlam 23 that I got back into it a little bit. And then I've been watching basically all the pay-per-views. Eventually I became a week-to-week watcher in the last year. Ah, shit, is that the James with 44 fucking months? You, good sir, are an animal. I feel like I owe you a rebate. Almost as many months as Cookies, right?
Drops the hammer.
And you know something about Cookies, I mean.
She's starting to feel the effects of this attack. Just punishing their opponent.
Beating me. They added a nice touch where your character shows battle damage on their body as the match goes on.
And he's really being relentless right now. He's on a roll.
You know, like on top of the blood, but...
And he retaliates. He's reversing the momentum on him. Looks like he shook the cobwebs and he's turning it around.
You see how my guy's back's all scuffed up in my chest. When will we see the chair? You know what? Technically, you can see a chair anytime. I'll just get disqualified if I do it. Paying Soren's rent-free charge for no services. I mean, you do have the deck, or you did have the deck preview baggage.
Which will start a count out. Oh, what a clothesline.
Alright. Throw. Come on, get in there, baby. Oh, down I go. Took a tumble. Alright.
And he re-enters into the ring. that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
My man. I created the deck of premium. It's mine now. That means you have to pay it out too, though.
Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack. These two have learned each other so well. Pulling him in for the backbreaker.
Little backbreaker. Alright. Time for the pump handle. Let's hit it. Ah, shit. I've always loved the pump handle position for stuff. It's probably like my favorite like starter to a move. There we go. Little warm up now. I like it. Did you play 24? Or are you like kind of starting fresh back in?
And that's a textbook win. A lot to be proud of there. This win is spreading like a wildfire.
I mean, like, I turned into a little creation gremlin and just, like, go all out. So, compared to 24, I find that they cleaned up the lighting and visuals a lot. Like, not that it was terrible in 24, but, like, they just, like, did some nice smoothing out of, like, the appearance end of things. The roster, I feel like they've cleaned the roster up a little bit. Here, I'll just kind of cycle through the roster so that you can see. So, like, yeah, obviously Roman, but, like, they've, like, shaved down how many, like, year variations are in there. Obviously everyone got updates. They got, like, more memorable. Like, this is the Scott Steiner I always think of when I think of Steiner. So, like, I'd say the roster's pretty good. They cleaned it up. Because, like, you don't need 10,000 versions of all kinds of different people. But, like, they still have a lot of fan favorites, right? There's a lot of, like, characters they have in here that I'm curious to see how they fit into things. So, yeah, roster's good. Hit them with that Steiner math. Well, you know, he came from a highly legitimate university. I mean, he actually did, but... yeah, no, I'd say the gameplay is quite nice. Sorry, I'm trying not to, like, sniffle into the mic too much. Let's see. I'm trying to think of, like, other notes. The chain system, they introduced it back in. I didn't play with the original chain system. Have I tried Showcase? Not yet. I was thinking of saving the Showcase for stream as well. I've heard it's pretty difficult. Like, it's got some pretty cursed matches in it. Everyone's complaining about, from what I've seen, there's a lot of people complaining about, there's a Tamina match where it's a ladder match and it's, like, multi-person. So it's just, like, a cursed one. They've added a bunch of, like, you know, like the familiar faces from the past games in the story mode. They've added them in as characters, which is nice. There's a few that when I see them I feel kind of awkward. Like, I know they let Baron Corbin go. I'm just like, womp womp. Blair Davenport, they let her go. Yeah, so, like, they got a good roster built up. I feel like they cut down the arena selection a lot. I think that the Showcase last year really spoiled us because it was all WrestleMania based. So, like, they've really trimmed that down. I've been making a lot of, like, custom arenas. Like, all the standard custom stuff's there. They've changed... One thing that annoyed me is they've changed the way that some of the meshing works when you're creating wrestlers. So, like, they really, really do not want things clipping. Like, before, like, there were certain... Like, they had it restricted, but they've restricted it even more. Like, Io Sky's giant jacket, they've reduced the number of hairs that can be paired with it. And it's a very short list now. Like, you gotta just go short hair if you want to use that. Yeah, just as an example. I haven't played MyGM yet. Universe, they added promos back in, and that was kind of neat, but I haven't been on the receiving end of it much. I was playing it a bit, but I'm sure if I was playing Classic and booking it and like had full control, then I think it'd be better. I find playing as just like one person in Universe kind of lackluster. Cool. Yeah, that's kind of like my first impressions. I've played for, I think I clocked like 26 hours now. But like, I'm a huge wrestling fan. So like I could just sit here for hours just fucking around. The only reason I slowed down on 24 was it was like a month away from the new one coming out, so I was just like, I don't want to do too much huge stuff. Oh yeah, pre-release, I've already hit diamond rank as a community creator because I made a Raw is War download, like for the arena, and a lot of people have grabbed it, so I got all my slots unlocked already, which is fun. Also, I just realized you had to turn the music off because of copyright. Yes, sir. Like, I think I can get away with the wrestler themes, but there's no way in hell I'm getting away with fucking baby metal and shit like that. Oh yeah, the soundtrack's a banger. They've got a lot of good songs on it this year. Alright, well, we've warmed up, talked first impressions. Let's get into the MyRise. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been holding back to play this on stream.
After all the work.
I'm just gonna stop this background music.
And all the miles.
Let's get it.
All the sign-filled shows. And sold-out seats. Now it's all about to change.
The big old hype package. This year's MyRise story, Mutiny, has 3 combined save slots for your men's, women's division characters. You can now complete a playthrough and replay that save slot to experience the story again with the same player character, and their overall carries over. The all new live event match reward progress is shared across all slots. Okay, cool. There's a now unique story content that's only available on subsequent playthroughs. Okay, so they've got the replayability in there. Yeah, there is still like an imbalance, I would say, with the rap versus rock. I would say there's probably still more rap than rock in it, but like, and the rock is all very metal heavy, so it's like rap and metal. But I like both those things, so I'm just like, hell yeah. There's only one song that I'm just like, skip this one. But the rest of them I'm pretty good with. Don't forget you can import and export characters. Oh, okay. So I can import my guy, but we'll use my VTubing design for this. All right, roughly. I'm gonna base it off my VTuber. It's not gonna be full on.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge.
That was one of the SmackDown versus
Who is going
Raws.
to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft
shit.
kicks off next Monday. That's huge.
That's a good place to start the
Raw
story.
and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
Oh, damn. Important decision crucial to your MyRise is marked with... Okay, yeah, the branch. Alright, I'll do men's division.
This individual
Hell yeah.
is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as
a decorated MMA, top star of another promotion, big name on SmackDown, top star of Raw. Let's be an outsider coming in.
as the top star of another promotion. That's right. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Could you imagine the hype
next AJ Styles,
online?
the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO
4 wrestlers you hope they add in. Who are you hoping for? Because they've announced the DLC packs as well, so you might get lucky.
Oh, I can't wait for draft night.
Alright. We're going to throw me into creation, yes. Alright, let me get a look at myself. Alright, so we're looking long braided hair. Yeah, hope they add the Hardy Boys, Penta, and Julia. So, I don't think the Hardys are going to be in, but I can confirm Penta and Julia were confirmed. I think we're getting them in like July, or Penta's in July and Julia's in like June or something like that. So, good news. Half your wish list got hit. Alright, I should turn background music back on while we do this. You're gonna be vibing. I was surprised that they confirmed Penta like so early on as well. Yeah, I remember seeing the list somewhere. Here, let me pull it up. 2k25 WWE DLC confirmed list. Yeah, so they got... Come on, give me the breakdown. So in May, we're getting Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, so Motor City Machine Guns, Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, and a special celebrity guest that hasn't been announced yet. Then in June, we're getting Abyss from TNA, from back in the day, Great Khali, and 3 NBA stars for some reason. DLC 3 sounds like a sick pack though. We're getting Bull Nakano, Jordan Grace, New Jack, which was a shocker, and Penta. So July is going to be the date that I'm rubbing my hands together for. Then we're getting an Attitude Era pack with Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, Mark Henry, D'Lo, and Victoria. And the last like wave of packs they release, we're getting Jesse Ventura, Junkyard Dog, Paul Orndorff, Sid Justice, and Tito Santana. So I'd say they got a pretty good list in the making there. Alright, trying to... I don't remember what my base was. I did so much custom work on my guy, so... We'll start fresh. Yeah, I was pretty hyped when they said Abyss. I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, no, I was shocked. I loved Abyss back in the day. Alright, I think my VTuber model is probably taller than me. And... be taller and lighter, I think. I'm gonna make him a striker, because my character is a grappler. So, I'm gonna make it, like, slightly distinct. Let's see, I got kind of, like... Let's see our face template options here. Flip through the options. I feel like lo-fi's not cutting it music-wise. Let's see. League has a... League says their pentakill band is safe, so let's bust out that playlist. There you go, the Pentakill all albums. Yeah, like, I guess it depends on if they add, like, kind of cool options. Or if they go for, like... I mean, like, everyone knows who Shaq is. And I think a lot of people have at least heard of Dennis Rodman. But, like, if they're like, oh, we're gonna go with, like, I'm trying to think of one that's, like, obscure, but also famous, like... Famous enough that they'd be included, but, like, obscure enough that people wouldn't just know them by name. Something like a Kawhi Leonard or something. Because he's incredible, but, like, you probably wouldn't know who he is if you didn't follow basketball. The only reason I know him is because, being Canadian, seeing him take the Raptors to their first championship was pretty hype. Alright, yeah, let's go with this. I don't see them adding Michael Jordan, even though I'd be fine if they did. Yeah, I could take Michael Jordan. Mediocre baseball player, but hell of a basketball player. I think it's so funny that he was in, he was a baseball player for a bit there. It was baseball, right? Yeah. Alright, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a ton of facial editing. Anime doesn't really translate to 3D modeling super easily. Realistic 3D modeling, so... We'll just take that. I need to be a little more pale though. I gotta get out of the sun a little bit. Alright. Let's go hair and facial. Let's see if we can find a good braid. I got the Rob Van Dam hair. Rob Van Dam was another one of my favorites growing up. I'm glad he's still around in these games. I don't think we're gonna find anything that's like perfect for my guys, so we're just gonna take like our best option. There we go, perfect. Yeah, like I don't even know who I would mark down as like a nice to have. because of how, like, I don't know enough about basketball to, like, have people I'd look at and be like, ooh, that'd be a good one. Like, that'd be a good option, because just not my, not my most favorite to watch. I like watching college basketball, though. That's pretty exciting. When they're playing that, they're just ripping down the court. You like Steve Curry? No, because he was the villain in the Toronto Raptors story. It's kind of like, when we watch Kuroko no Basket in Discord, a bunch of us, and, there's the guy with glasses that can hit three-pointers nonstop, and he was like a major barrier for them to overcome in the game. That was Steve Curry for the Raptors during that championship run. I did not know he was an enemy. Well, so like, Canadian teams in any like national sports team are usually like, hockey's a little different because like we have enough teams in hockey that it doesn't feel like it's Canada versus the world. But in basketball, it's Toronto versus all of America. Like, that's the perception up here, because there's only Toronto. There's no other Canadian team in the league. So the Raptors have all of Toronto, like all of Canada watching them being like, yes, yes, yes. Kind of hurting on options here. I was hoping to find like a good braid one, but I thought there'd be some, maybe this, because it starts off over the shoulder at least. And some thick fucking hair. I'm gonna put a pin in it for now. Lighten that hair a little. Oh yeah, you guys get to watch me struggle with color.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I didn't fuck up that bad. I'm gonna give him the full beard that I wanted to give my model. Because all I did was, like, I went as hairy as possible. But, like, I would have given my guy a full beard if it was an option in the design pack I bought. Or not full beard, but, like, just, like, a more complete... But we'll keep it a little lighter. Something like that. I'll do a little something like that. Darken that. Yeah. Cooking with gas. I think I want to make my eyes bigger. I think that would be helpful. Go with like a that softened green. What am I changing? There it is. It's a little bit more on the bluey side. Probably something like that. Da, 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 da. Eyelashes. We're gonna bulk up the eyelashes a little bit. Just a little bit though, we don't need them too thick. Yeah. Oh wait, what? Why does that look fucked up? Oh. There's that 2K polish. Alright, well, I guess that's not going to be the option we go with then. Alright, fuck, I won't touch the eyelashes. Apparently it's broken. Oh. No, it's not? Oh no, it wants me to have that specific set. Alright, well, we'll just go to the basic. Lesson learned. Actually, you know what? Instead of going all in for the ponytail, I'm gonna use the hair that we use on our friend Cade, who, I call it the Thancred hair. If you've played Final Fantasy, it's like, it's got like the bangs and then it's like windswept backwards. It's very luscious locks, very gorgeous. Not quite like that though. It's got more bangs. It looks like the bangs that my model actually has. Set. Yeah. Yeah, lemons. We'll lighten it a little bit. Take a little bit of the saturation out. We're getting there. Okay. So there's that. Freckles. I need freckles. That's a little vial for freckles. I think those are on face parts, actually. Face texture. Alright, maybe not that ghostly. Okay, let's see. Facial parts, blemishes. How good are my eyes? How are we at I Spy? This looks like freckles, then we darken them. Yeah, that's probably good. That's it. Yeah, we'll go with that. Add a little wrinkle as well. We'll soften it. The devil's in the details, you know? Then, why don't we add a little bit of tired eyes? Let's look how tired my eyes are. Alright, that's probably fine. Alright, do we want to go like full on wrestling attire, or do we want to like I think we do like our wrestling attire, and then like we have the casual attire look like what we're wearing here. I think that's the play. Yes, I'll have my guy go tights. So I find a good set. We'll go long. Oh shit! I was looking for these. I'll do what I need to do with those later. All day. Oh, I think that's 8. What the fuck is this? Whose pants are those? Let's see. I know that's Apollo Crews, AJ Styles. A lot of flashy pants. Seth Rollins' old pants. Zeus. Is Zeus in this? I wonder. I actually don't know much about the whole Zeus thing. I just I heard a lot of like in passing stuff about him and getting like mega pushed, but like it not being great. Let's see. We got old cane tights. No. Okay, let's see. New Day tights. You know what? If I'm supposed to be like a Dungeon Master type, I feel like it's not. We can always change this. I can always change my mind later. We can put a little belt on over top as well, just to differentiate it a little bit. Maybe. Oh, we could have like a little Viking. Borrow from the Viking Raiders there. Get a little Asgard in there. Yeah. Alright, let's pick out our boots. Ideally some high boots. They have so many options, but sometimes the options are kind of like samey as you rotate through. I'm glad we have the options though. I'm gonna show off the... Actually, if we have the calves covered, it hides the New Day logo. Kind of lets our guys stand alone. Yeah, let's do that. We'll aim for something that's got a little bit more beef to the calves. Let's see. Fist. Any other logos? No? Okay. And what if we give that the leather? Oh, those are kick pads. Okay. Doesn't make sense for those to be leather then. We'll set them to matte. Give the red a really nice pop and shiny look. Hell yeah. Alright, how good's my color matching? I would like to play a game. 30 and... Oh, that looks like it matches to me. Okay, upper body. Alright, I'm gonna make my guy a striker. I'm gonna give him some MMA gloves. Or fist wraps or something, and then, actually, yeah, I think we'll do fist wraps. I just kind of like the aesthetic a bit more. And then, one thing I like to do is I add, I like adding like tape to the fingers. That's kind of like sporadically mixed around, because it adds just like some visual interest. I feel like it adds a lot. It's like subtle, but like it makes it feel complete. No, I won't go nails. I need fingers. Alright, let's see. Add that. Good. And then using like a different set too. Shit. I lied. Sword in the Liar strikes again. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go elbow pad on the right for dropping them elbow drops. Remember, wear protection. And then on the left, we'll actually do like an armband or something. Just a little asymmetry to it, you know? I picked the wrong side. Okay, so we do that, upper arm left. Who's that? Who's on there? Oh, Santos, okay. I haven't gone through like all the options in here, so sometimes little pieces catch me by surprise. Cool. Actually, I'm gonna revisit the tights. Not that I'm gonna change the tights I have on. Oh, no, maybe I do. It kind of clashes with the more serious look with everything else. But maybe clashing is a good thing. Let's explore a little bit more. I like that these ones have a bit of bagginess to them. Maybe we should look at pants, actually. Man, those pants just kind of eat the entire body. Oh shit, that reminds me, I have to go get snow pants. I'm gonna go on a little resort trip. Yo, Solo goes in, right? The team that, I always agree with my younger brother when he says, Riot is a music company that happens to also make games. Because, like, any of the music things that they do, they pop off. Architect, visionary, revolutionary. Ah, Seth Rollins. You know what? I think we could get away with stealing that. We'll change the material to, like... These glitter pants, a little out of control. Yeah, let's go vinyl, and then that portion can just chill. Yeah, Pentacle's pretty sick though. Oh, you know what? We go dark, and then we'll turn that black portion to orange to match the boots. Oh, maybe not. And we turn this black. Yeah, that looks alright. Let's adjust the material used, I guess. Yeah, let's make it all vinyl. And I'll give it all a sheen. And we'll add knee pads because those pants look like they need them. They need them. I'll be here all week. Alright, let's see. I feel like it needs like a bulky knee pad to fill this out. Not that bulky though. Let's see. Something's here. There's gonna be an option, I can feel it. Alright, yeah. We'll just use that. Just make it nice and dark. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably fine. I'm satisfied with that. And I'm gonna drop the belt. But I will update the shininess of our elbow pads and stuff. The wraps, not so much. The wraps, I feel like it would look weird to have shiny fist wraps. I feel like what, you get some duct tape and just wrap it around your hands? Oh shit, you know what? actually reminds me of something that happened on the weekend. I don't really watch AEW, but there's a really big plot line that they finished off on that show, where it was they've been like doing this rivalry between two women for, God, I don't know. I feel like I've been getting glimpses of it for a year now, and it was like just like a really bloody brawl between these two ladies who it looked like somehow this wasn't the climax of the match, but it was very close to it, where this one girl, she like hands her opponent a roll of duct tape to like wrap her hand in sticky tape, and then a bucket of broken glass, and the two of them wrap their fists up, and the girl that like initiated this is like all in, she has no problem, but her opponent that she's in a blood feud with just is like crying as she's sticking her, like wrapping her hand and sticking it in the glass, because she's like, oh no, this woman actually wants to kill me. I feel like it's I feel like that match would be well worth the watch back. Oh, nice. There's a nice visual interest between the thigh and then the boot. Okay, yeah, I like it. Our guy's looking cool. I might like tinker with the face and stuff off stream, but I'm not going to sit here and kind of compulsively work at it. Let's get a jacket or something to wear out. Oh yeah, duh, this big military jacket my guy's wearing. I'm sure there's something like that. Not quite that, though. There's one piece I actually have in mind. Just gotta go find it. That's a simple but nice piece. Regal's robe. Man, Apollo Crews has so much gear in this. Is that the Aiden Belmont coming in here getting me to drink? Hello, good sir. No, it's not me. It couldn't be. When I was warming up at the start of the stream, we did battle. Or Dark Lord shit. Where is it? It's under... Oh, it's under Jack. It's not long. There it is. I'll just play with the colors a little bit. Instead of having it be this green. So I feel like I look green with, or it would look weird with the rest of the color scheme we got going, so. Color, typical I'll go with that. I'll use the orange we've been using across the design. You know, maybe when I go to make the full-on VTuber design, I'll use this. I don't really like this jacket being used like this. Let's find a different option. Ah, shit. Maybe we go real wild with it. I guess this isn't super wild, but it's definitely fun. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. We're having fun with our designs here. I sure hope the story doesn't get super serious or anything. Or, we're gonna be put on quite the little show. Yeah, let's use red. Why not? And we'll switch the material from glitter to, like, let's make it metal. Oh, blacklight could look cool. Yes, let's do blacklight. That'll look pretty cool with the entrances and stuff. I don't think we did a good job replicating myself, but like my model here, but that's fine. We got away from our goal. We made a new goal. Alright. Copy that through, abbreviated name, we'll just make it Soren. Then I've already kind of experimented with this, so let's see. I just want to get through to the story. I want to get going. I wonder what if I do this? We're stitching words together, trying to make new words. I got the call name right, you know? We'll see how that goes. Alright, propose. Yeah, let's go with that. Get this going a little bit. Do that. And where art thou? It's weird. So like they have Hamilton in here because there's a wrestler from Hamilton, Ontario. And you have to click that to get to Toronto. We'll use Toronto. We'll try and keep a little theming around bosses and stuff. Give this an up. Give this a down. I love chaos. Wait, what the fuck? Look at this fucking sign. That feels cursed. Triple H ticklish. Why? Wait, what do they mean by that? Alright, fighting style, I said we were gonna go striker. Now for our paybacks. We go rage, and for now, we'll go with Iron Jaw, but when we're strong enough, we'll switch to Resiliency. That's like my go-to combo. And when they give us the option, we'll clean up the... I guess we'll just import a moveset. I'll import my moveset, and then we'll just update it slightly. But if I want him to feel distinct, I should import from someone else. Aw, shit. The craziest rumor I've seen is the Sword of Asgard. Always love these little things. Oh, look at that. Someone comes in here looking to get completely annihilated. Get out of here. Fucking bots, dude. Mods, guards. Get that man. I personally destroy them. OG Rose. Who else have we got? NXT. Oh hey, they got Psycho Sally still hovering around the story. Some of you need to stop listening to criticism from people you wouldn't ask advice from. That's actually good advice. Yes, Triple H. New area does begin next week. It'll be built on old bones. Contract has expired. They're officially free agent, and now the WWE draft is next week. Coincidence? Coincidence? Maybe. I've seen all the reports online and we go way back. So give me a hint of where you're headed next. Is it WWE? If not, you're always welcome here at TBD. Good old Rose. Alright, will my guy give her anything, or are we just gonna fucking leave her on read? Alright, I guess we're leaving her on read. Rude. Oh yeah, one thing I think I know for sure that we're gonna do is because I used it as my coming back to streaming theme when I was posting the teaser, I absolutely got to use the X-Pac theme, or not X-Pac, DX theme. I'm gonna steal Lexus King's entrance because I thought it was funny. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be the entrance, I think. I need the intro to be longer, though. We need the build-up. Yo, the L'Oreal hair flip with the arms. Man is out here. He's him. I'll see if I can find like just like a longer motion for this. Oh, we're gonna hear "Are you ready?" a lot for a moment here. I like to formally apologize for that as we're working through this. Alright. Are you ready? Are you ready? We get away with Bray Wyatt? Oh, but it's got the fucking door. SpongeBob would be having the time of his life. James, I am so ready. How ready are you? Are you ready? Firefly cultist, maybe? Nah, that looks super scuffed. We're not using that. X-Pac is just gonna flash Lexus King for like 10 minutes at the start, so we're not gonna use that one. Hey, yo. Oh yeah, that's got the build up. There may be too much build up. How about Unleash the Demon 2? Maybe that's gonna be shorter. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
You think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Are you ready?
Alright, I'm gonna personally change all the lighting stuff to Lexus King so that it doesn't just split.
You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better?
Or I won't, because his option is hidden somewhere. Oh, let's just change all the lighting to DX. Can I apply that to just everything? Alright, let's... Can I, like, pause this? There we go. Okay. That's enough of that.
Tell us what to do. Are you ready?
They're fighting me tooth and nail.
Are you ready?
What if I just like...
They think you can tell us what to do.
What if I just want to use the DX lighting for the entire entrance, please?
Tell us what to do.
Like, could we do that?
They think you can tell us what to do.
I had to put it in like three different
They think you can tell us what to do.
pieces. Oh, come on. I crashed the game. Let's go. 1 second. Boo, 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 boo. The game's not ready. The game wasn't ready. Alright, so we're not doing a custom entrance because we crashed the fucking game doing it. Oh, I lied. I've clocked 45 hours on this so far. Man. We're getting there. Here, now, forever. Don't you play baby metal on me. I turned the jukebox off for a reason. Alright, we're back, baby. I've already looked through all the DMs and shit. Okay. I think we just suck it up and just not have a long intro. And that's just the way it's gonna be. I do think the Lexus King is really funny though, so we're gonna do that. We'll do Lexus King with the DX music. And I'll, maybe off stream, I'll look at getting a longer intro that's not gonna just be cursed.
Tell us what to wear. You think that you...
Oh no, not Troy. Not this guy. Alright, victory thing, we'll just copy Lex's again. I find it's easiest to just, like, to keep, like, consistent movement between, like, the victory and everything is just, you know, just use the same guy for both. Let's see if he does anything stupid real quick first, though. Anything ridiculous? No, that's good. Okay. The game was not ready, but it's gonna be. Pro Wrestling Japan. I love all these, like, legally it's like New Japan Pro Wrestling at home. And then... Oh shit, they're gonna make me... Welcome back! I just finished creating my character. Okay. I'm not gonna go too hard on the moveset right now. I'll do that later. But I will pick out a finisher. Argentine knee strike. Oh, that's a fun one. Alright, we need a strong strike. Get some background music going again. Alright, Dun, 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 dun. Not really a finisher, that one, but it's fun. Alright, we don't need the piano acoustic version of the metal song. You guys got anything that's a little stronger? A little spicier? Alright, that works. Not the venom spit. Barrel roll with leg sweep. That's fun. That feels like like a very rat move. I didn't think enough about the moveset ahead of time. T-bone power slam. Not a lot to that one. I was kind of just relying on I would import my moveset after, but no dice. Let's do our pump handle, yeah. But we'll do a different variation, yeah. Let's do the pump handle Olympic slam. And then give you a running move. Yeah. Yeah, lemons. Trick shot. I did say I love the pump handle, so we will make use of that. We can add more as we go. I just want to get like a basic, get us up and running, you know? Alternating forearms. Superman punch. Alright. Good enough. I want to get into the meat of it. I'm tired of doing creation. I'm tired, Grandpa. Alright. If I just turn this down really low, so that we have it as like an under track and it doesn't interfere with all the music and stuff. I think that'll be good. Alright. Those not familiar, Troy is the assistant that is like whimpering little annoying guy. Let's see what he's got for us.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
I do not believe you.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, Japan, Mexico, or TBD? You know what? For some reason, I've got like investment in Rose, so let's do TBD.
think a match on the US indie scene would get people talking. Can you book me in TBD?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Could you
Got
imagine?
it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here.
Troy was an
New
absolute
era
menace
with
in the
fewer
past games.
restrictions. You can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos
Our guy's
start
voice
pulling out
sounds
their
really
phones.
chill.
Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hopefully he continues to be like a pretty chill dude. Aw, shit, is that the Jade Cargill? Alright. So Woodfire Pizza Place has the best ranch. It's a little criminal that they all don't serve wings. Man. Yeah, that sounds a little disappointing. Yeah, let's go striking. I'm gonna try and not be like... I'm gonna push myself out of my comfort zone and not be like a grapple man. We'll stop there. Social media. Battle of Las Vegas 10. It's gonna be fire. Hell yeah. Okay, clear notifications. Alright, let's see what Jade has to say.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
That's really funny. So, the fact that our guy and Jade worked together at their prior promotion directly implies that they're talking about AEW, their direct competitor. That's hilarious. I love that.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
I'd give a little wink, you know?
Thanks, Jade. See you soon.
Just a little wink and a nod,
Maybe.
You know? I don't think Jade would rat me out. Hottest free agent in wrestling. Wait, what? I don't know what to think. The social media, not Twitter stuff is so good in this as well. It's such a nice little touch.
Are you ready?
Ah, shit. They're gonna have me roll out on a chair and everything, but in this little hall. Amazing. I could turn all that orange to green and it'd be a little more in line with my VTuber. I think I might do that. Then we'll line it with gold. Okay, yeah. The vision's there. Hope you guys like the DX theme, because we're going to be hearing it a lot. Alright, Cole Quinn. Jobber extraordinaire. Oh yeah, I'm playing on Legend difficulty, so that's fun. I could be in for some adventures. We need wrench. Interrupt him with a little strike. Then we're gonna switch again. Give him another little elbow. Ah, he's got it. He's in control now, so he could interrupt me. Nope, we're good. I like getting that little extra chip damage in. Yeah. Fucking boot him in the head. Some rude ass behavior from me. You know, it's kind of nice that they're not, like, trying to make me do all this kind of wild shit at the start of the story. In the other one, 24, you have to, like, put someone through a flaming table and shit. So it's very easy to kind of get overwhelmed, because it's like, how the fuck do I do that? If your character wasn't, like, a heavyweight character, which it's pretty unlikely you made your character a heavyweight because it's in the women's path, you're going to struggle extra hard because the character you fight is very heavy. Dummy. Hell yeah. That fucking kick. Alright. I'm not going to try and have beautiful matches. I'm just going to try and win to progress the story. Yeah! There we go. Oh, alright. I thought we had it. Well, well, well. Guess who underestimated Cole Quinn? Rightfully so, though. This feels like a mugging. Yeah, I really want to win with... If there's one thing, I want to win with a boom at least. Because, yeah, fuck you. Could you imagine your farewell match, you win it off just like a little roll-up? Gotcha. Will make me keep going, huh? Alright. It would have been really cool if I could use that stun meter. Oh! We punch him. Oh my god, look how fucking beat up he is. I almost feel bad for him how, like, lit up he is. There we go. Hell yeah. Oh, it's draft day. So where are they gonna put
What a
me?
huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft. And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling. Will they be the #1 pick?
Alright, I think having the music undertow is good. I think I got it balanced so that it's not interfering at all. I'll just use the rest of these points on my defenses here. Kathy Kelly.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
Oh, shit. Are we going to be fun-loving? Are we going to be bold? Or are we going to be a rat? I think it'd be funny for the stream to do a comedy character. Let's go that route.
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Hell yeah. I wonder what it's like for the wrestlers when they're like, alright, we need you to record some voice lines. And they just have zero context as to what they're recording.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Razar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here.
Deadpan.
You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It was indeed not a good one. I think we've cursed ourselves by picking comedic. We're gonna get the worst jokes imaginable the whole time. That's alright. We have fun here.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting
Every protagonist
direction.
personality is like
And
not
that
the greatest.
all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick.
You're not wrong.
So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw
It's okay, there's room for
is
character
honored
growth.
to select the future of WWE.
Let's just say my guy's not going to be No R Truth.
They are the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one. Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent. We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype. Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Hydrate.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical
Oh,
issue here.
shit.
Talk about ruining a moment. What the heck? Who was that? Oh, where's security? Can someone explain
Oh,
what
okay,
just
fuck me, I
happened?
guess.
Okay, got it.
Hydrate
The
again.
draft will continue after this break.
Alright, so I got ambushed. That's cool. Womp womp. Eyes open always. Alright. You can't ignore it, the new era has begun. I can't believe the guy that we're gonna have to fight goes by Lardon. You could have picked a better name. Alright, what do we got?
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
I love that when they write this, they have to keep the kayfabe and treat everything like it's actually real. So that really was just a random dude in a mask jumping me.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
Oh, I don't have to be an asshole about it.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and
The
move
protagonist
on.
always has to be an asshole about it, though. It's true.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Man, I can't believe they're just gonna feed a random dude to me. Ah, shit, it's the CM Punk. I wonder how good his performance. Do we think he went all out with his vocal performance on this, or do you think he phoned it in? I don't think he phoned it in. I feel like he doesn't do that. Let's see.
Hey, you all right? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face.
There it is again. AEW,
Anyway,
but not.
It's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
I'd say that's good enough.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
I want to see him cut a promo in this. See how that goes.
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I got murderous intent.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
That is the worst possible outcome.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much.
All right, Troy.
You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
At least he means well.
Can't wait.
All right, let's see. What do they got? Our first opponent here.
Oh boy, here comes tonight's local competitor.
Who are you?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Adrian
Making his way to
Buck.
the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck.
Hey, I remember this
competitor. We wrestled at the same state fair in the early 2000s. Man, that was a great night for me.
Wow, does that mean you actually won a match?
No, I lost, but later that night, I went on a ride at the same fair, and it was amazing. It flipped you backwards and forwards and random, seemingly defying physics. Then the next morning, I woke up, and I discovered the Saxtonation.
This explains so much.
Man. That Saxton guy. They really just put him out there to be the punching bag.
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, gotta head out.
The attack
at the draft was certainly
a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this
safe travels, my guy. Hope you do well.
The wait is finally over. WWE's newest superstar is finally arrived.
How fast can we crush this guy? I imagine pretty quick. We'll just go for the beatdown. Or it'll give me some things I have to do mid-match.
I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and
dragon
fruitful
screw.
WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill.
I like how they're just like treating him like he's a total like total cannon fodder. Like, I mean he is, but
Face first.
because I'm not doing a great job reversing though, this could be going better.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
He's just cranking it out.
Cranking the head.
Phrasing, my guy. Phrasing.
Running knee lift. Buck comes
Yeah, so on the highest difficulty, even like these random dudes could be a little spicy if I'm not on my best behavior, you know.
He counters with a great reversal.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
And Buck took a battering there.
He knows this is a contact sport. He expected some damage tonight. Shot to the midsection connects.
A little shot to the gut.
As the wrist locked up.
Home run! Bam! Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
We're just gonna go for the beatdown. Or not, because he's just reversing.
Dueling
We're good, we're good.
Oh, man! Ouch.
Alright, up and at him.
He's got him in the crosshairs. Don't do it!
Hell yeah.
My God, launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being.
Alright. What are the chances that I'm able to get this kick off?
Looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this
we're good,
assault.
we're good, we're good.
Listen to the impact.
Pump handle slam. Boom! Planet.
Rope break. Oh, never mind. I fixed it.
There's two. Oh, he was almost finished. I thought once he executed that, it was good night.
You have to wonder, how much more can he take?
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. Buck comes right back at
Don't you do it, don't you do it.
Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
You know, we didn't need to add the bone crunch.
Return fire on Adrian.
And, oh.
Good defense there.
Snap suplex. Knee right to the face. Setting it up.
Yeah. Some Little sharp kicks.
Turn your lights out. Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
I think I'm running. Yeah, I do.
Rattling knee. And you can see from the blood that real.
Oh, I busted him too.
Bright red evidence.
There we go. Drilled him with the trick shot.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again. It's the same attacker from the draft.
Rat.
Security,
Rat.
come on.
Rat.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this. And this time, they're not getting away.
Let me do it. Let me do it. Yes.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT? Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
Not Tony D'Angelo. Well, I guess we got our first blood feud.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him?
No one puts
We're going
baby
to
in the
get some
corner.
answers. We're going to get them right now.
Are we just gonna have a brawl?
No idea.
Normally I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you. But you can't ignore it anymore.
What are you talking about?
What's been right in front of me?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
De-shrimping time. I apologize, we weren't able to stop Tony D'Angelo before he assaulted you again. But you get him in a match. I love that. It's like, you know, he did assault you a couple times, but you can personally doll out some justice yourself. Wrestling logic's so good.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's got to be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Punk looks so tired. Revenge will be had. Yeah. I feel like they could have picked a way better name than Lardon. Just feels like a corny little one.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
You think you can tell us what to do?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
Oh yeah, they gave us control of the camera.
Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds. Known as
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined
this is
to put
fun.
an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all. I'm sure he is.
Animated camera, third-person camera.
D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment will be off too.
Oh, I like that. That you can just mess around with the camera, bounce it around. Alright, let's see what the announce team has to say.
businessman, Tony D'Angelo. And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds.
They recently just had him drop the title on NXT, this Tony D'Angelo guy.
tradition.
Yeah, I'm not sure how legal that tradition is.
Alright, let's get to the fighting. I think they follow the same kind of pacing where they'll say some stuff about the story as I'm coming down, and then we'll just get the wrestling, get right to the wrestling when they're done chit-chatting about us.
Rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, we're just gonna beat him down.
And a stop to the gut, too. Ooh.
Oh, man. Reversal. And that turns things around. And it looks like he might have just caught Tony D napping.
Sure, he's taking some offense, but it's still so early.
They want me to hit my finisher.
Hitting the ropes.
That won't be too tough. We got rage. Just gotta get enough blue juice to get there.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Ah, shit.
What a counter by Tony.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Tony needed.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back.
Just punishing their opponent. Oh, using the knee.
That, it reversed it.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Kick to the midsection, pump handle applied.
And defeat him. Okay.
That curtains for Tony.
I don't think that's gonna finish it though. He'll kick out.
Kicks out, just kicked
Yeah.
Unbelievable presence of mind.
Nowhere close to enough damage yet.
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move couldn't finish things.
Bullseye with the back fist. Oh, God. Knee meets face.
Do I have one of these? No, no springboard. Okay.
From the apron.
Blocked the
We'll
effort,
fix that.
cut them off with a shot to the gut.
I'll do a little moveset editing.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Alright, let's get him back in the ring and finish him off.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. From the top.
Ah,
Anytime, high risk attempt.
That's not great.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Oh, we're doing this.
Oh, look out. It's on now. Oh.
Be out here trading blows.
So much resiliency on display.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from
Let's
these
try that
two.
again.
This is a
Yeah.
war of attrition with neither superstar
I'm pretty good
wanting
at
the one
this.
who surrenders. Oh.
The willpower, rapid fire shots, neither superstar backing down.
Can I outpace him? Can I get the stun? No. Okay.
Stunned. Here's a combo of strikes.
Knee right to the face. Boom! Good defense from him.
Ah, shit.
And, oh, knee right to the spine.
Oh my gosh. Stop in the
Little
leg.
trickery.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oh, my guy's all out of gas.
Man, strikes. Rights and lefts, elbow. Handle slam. Boom, planet. That was impressive.
He might have secured the win here.
This is more
Good
than a
shit.
win. The #1 draft pick can now move
Easy.
on and focus on bigger goals.
Mind you, we're right at the start of the story, so it should
Tony
be.
D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly
Oh, what the
JT
fuck?
Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
So I guess all of NXT's just
Tony D'Angelo's
going
recovered
nuts.
and joining the NXT champion. Clearly
D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pierce goes down too.
These
NXT
rat tactics.
Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We
Man.
are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Ah, you fucks. What a twist.
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about
Well, isn't that just
speechless.
peachy?
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
You know, I was expecting like a little more build up to like a twist like that, but we're just putting the cards on the table, huh?
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know.
I know, I agree
but
with
this
them.
isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
For those not in the know, that'd be Triple H, aka Mr. Head of Creative.
I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
Oh, we'll see about that. I say I don't know what to believe. Because there could be a big twist.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide.
Uh-oh.
They're
What
from...
random... a rival promotion, MMA, or the Indies? I'm gonna go with the Indies. I feel like we're gonna summon Chosen. That guy from, he came up in the 2023 story a bunch. He was like your rival / bro from the Japanese circuit.
They're from the Indies.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, we grew up together, we used to train together. Let's go with childhood friend angle. You know, bring in the heavy artillery.
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Good shit. No, not EO turning evil too. Little devil smiley face. Alright, what else do we got? I've seen this type of thing before when I was a victim of Nexus attack years ago. It's dangerous and I fear for what's to come. Oh, John Cena. Kevin Nash, Michaels. Alright. Imagine just like entering open war with the rest of the roster and then just posting about it on your Twitter. The soldiers just out here carrying on. Alright, I'm gonna adjust the coloring on this real quick. Actually, let's do it on the main one here. Oh, you don't have to reset everything. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess that's one thing I've noticed as well, in terms of like... glitch is probably too strong a word, but like bug? Yeah, bug. I think bug's fair. There's a bit of a bug where when you go to edit clothing and stuff, it'll like hard reset your shit. I feel like the shiny was a vibe. We'll make that metallic. Nah. Pearl. It's got a little sheen to it. Oh yeah, blacklight. Yeah, I think this coloring is going to be more in line with the general aesthetic. And we'll swap the material on these to matte. Just get that deeper coloring. I guess more flat, but... neither here nor there. Yo, this Pentacle's kind of popping off with the orchestral. We were doing metal. Alright, let's see here. Color. Get that white back to black. White and then green. Yeah. Aesthetic. Get that nice and shiny. And we'll get those soles white. Well, grayed a little bit. Cool. Then, yeah, perfect. There we go. I'm happy with that. Oh, I want to change the call name too, because it sounds cursed. It didn't work out how I was hoping. That's one thing that it'd be a nice quality of life, is let you test your call name before you come down. Also, I just realized I would pick, for the aesthetic, I would pick a guy that is intimately linked with the story, so I might change my entry movement too. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, where are we at? I feel like Armstrong's always good. Sounds close enough. Yeah, I think that's good. Then we'll just tweak our entrance motion a little bit. I wonder if AJ Styles would work well. It could be good. Renegade Force Mutiny thrives on disorder.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do?
We won't get as many Are You Readies here.
You tell us what to wear. You think that you're
Let's see how this turns out.
Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear?
You know, if Penta got Pyro on his first night, I think I get Pyro too. That's a lot of fucking Pyro though. Ain't no make-believe. Yeah, let's do... Oh, Ain't No Make-Believe would be John Morrison, I think. Alright, yeah, that's good. I'll rapidly get annoyed by the Are You Ready? Alright, before I continue, I need to pee. So I'm just going to turn the music up and set us to be right back. I get something a little more exciting playing as well. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Let's turn that back down a little bit. I have a feeling Pentakill is going to end up being very high on my my Spotify this year if I'm using it as background music. Nothing wrong with that though. Alright, let's continue. You have my full support. Raw and SmackDown will come together to stop this mutiny dead in its tracks. We'll see about that. I don't think this is gonna go down too easy. Just saying. What? Do they want me to make a random backup? Shit. Okay. So I guess you have to have one of each. Good to know. I didn't think this far ahead. Thinking, plotting, planning. I did not think this through. I did not think this through. Who do I want to base it off of? Do. Alright, I'm trying to think. I wasn't ready for the ambush. Okay. Hear me out. Thinking like a Genshin, because that's what I do for like the women's playthroughs. Would I just like pick a character from like Genshin or something and base it off that, or ZZZ. In 24 I did Bernice from ZZZ, and then 23 I did Hu Tao. You know what? Let's pursue this a little bit. All right, ZZZ. Who would be a sick character to back me up from ZZZ? Oh, okay, got it. I'm gonna do a Scuff Jane Doe. We'll make her a high flyer. I just need like a good base. The one thing I've learned trying to like adapt things for the wrestling game, like trying to do like characters, anything animated does not like translate super well. So you just kind of have to accept that things might look a little scuffed. Nothing wrong with that, but Alright, you... How tall is Jane Doe? Let me get her right. Five seven. Hell yeah. I was thinking her or Firefly. But yeah, I think Jane Doe. Jane Doe could be a good pick. I'd probably go with this. Why not both? Well, I don't know if you were watching when it happened, but I said continue story and they're like, okay, make a women wrestler now. I was like, oh, shit. So they just kind of caught me off guard. Alright, honestly, those tights are probably fine. We'll change the bottoms. Different pair of shorts. Like, just like jean shorts, I think. If it's high-waisted, even better, but if not, it's fine. Oh, she's gonna be the friend that we're calling in as the backup. Okay, I got it now. In the span of time I went to the washroom and came back, I forgot that that was where the story was going. What if they got like good like... Honestly, I feel like that's actually not bad. Let's go with that. What if we got like... Or I think they've got high-waisted belts, so what if we grab like a high-waisted belt to cover that, and then that's a little too high-waisted. Yeah, I did not plan far enough ahead for that little twist. I hope I'm not misjudging, because like if her voice is totally off, I'm just gonna be like hating it the whole time. Oh, don't need to add an image, but we do need to darken those. Shorts are just gonna be black. I think the white button's fine, and then we'll go gray. And then we'll get those tights back that they were wearing before. Oh, that could work. I want to see the one that has the belt though. Shit. You got so many options. That one doesn't cut down far enough to actually get the effect. Oh, if this was reversed, that would actually be pretty good. I might call that one good enough. Why is it all on the right leg? I guess it doesn't matter. I shouldn't get too in the weeds on this one. Black. That'll be good. Get some gray ring boots. If they've got the little flap over, that'd be good. Let's see. Actually, now that I think about it, Jane Doe's a really good pick for this, because if the story's going in the direction of, like, I need to call in a backup special investigator, it kind of fits the bill for her. I need my homie to come in and help me crack the case. Yeah, these will be good. Yeah, we'll keep that all basic, and then we'll go color. The black should actually be like a... She's got like a bluish gray going with her, unless my eyes deceive me, which is very possible. It's like that, but like a little less saturated. maybe about that. Yeah, that should be good. Drop the jacket for now. Just find a nice... Oh, there's actually a very specific top I remember seeing that would work here. My eye, it's itchy. Where are we at? Yeah, something like this. Just bring the material down like that. Towards gloves. We'll add some elbow pads because it's not going to impact anything. How many gloves are these? I got her key art up. Looks like they're just fingerless gloves. They got a buckle on the back. There's two wolves inside me. One of them wants to like go really hard on this, and the other one's like, you don't have to. Take it easy. Get it to passable. I really need to learn to like accept, not like accepting good enough, but not like accepting good enough. Whenever it's like I'm making something, I get really really fucking stubborn about stuff. Oh, I think her fingernails are red. Let me change that. Oh, what moveset vibe should we go for? I'm picturing like a... I was leaning towards like an Oscar or something, but... maybe not Oscar. Alright, so that's good. Let's see what hair. Because she does have like a ponytail with a bob. So let's see what we can do with that. If we can't find like a good like ponytail bob thing, then we'll go for like the bob itself, because I feel like that's the more important part of the design. I think where we started was actually going to be the best option, potentially. No, she needs the bangs. I feel like the bangs are really important for the character design. She needs something longer than that, though. It'd be like something like this, but like floofier. Oh, got a de-shrimp. That's been really bad there. I was all hunched up on myself. But to fall back on a topic, or pop off with going super in detail creating a character. I mean, I totally can. I think what I'll do, because I do want to just like get back to playing the story, is we'll get her up and running, and then like I can tweak it later. And like I'll eventually like actually like probably post it to the community thing as well, so that I feel like that's, given the ones that have bangs look kind of cursed a little bit. Maybe there's a long hair that like fits. Let's check it out. Yeah, I think it'll be one of those like I get to a point where I'm accepting of it, and then I'll come back and like really tune it up after. Oh, give her Bianca's hair if you can. I don't think that's on the table. I haven't seen it. I think this works though. It's not perfect, but I think it's as good as it's gonna get, this one. color in a little more deep and then drop that so that it's almost black. And if we add enough, like, if I make it red enough, it kind of adds some warmness to it. Yeah, that's good. Because, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but, like, have you ever looked at a black cat in the sun? They're rarely actually, like, pure black. It's always just, like, really dark brown. It's not actually black. Just got, like, steely, bluey green eyes. That's one thing I always noticed with my cat when I was growing up, was she was never like fully a black cat. She's just like dark brown. So when she was just like chilling in the sun, she'd be like nice warm color. Eyelashes, let's get like the really thick ones. Eyeshadow. Ah yeah, we'll make that black. Black on all portions. Yeah, I think that's good. I could explore the other options, but honestly, for in-ring, and then I'll give her like her jacket with a black tie. I think it's coming together. I saw there's like a double belt, so I'll grab that. Gray. What the fuck's that changing? Alright, I have no idea, we'll just make it leather. Do that. And then, yeah, the belt's gray. Oh, it's the stitching on the belt. I see. Okay. Actually gonna soften the color on that, bring it down a little. That's probably good. I like it. I like where this is going. Yeah, I should have made her striker, and then my guy could have been something else. Give her a jacket. Perfect. That's very Jane Doe. Shit. Alright, so yeah, it's kind of puffy. It's a puffy half jacket. I wonder if there's one with a fur trim. Let's just see. I think that red one is gonna be the winner. But let's see what other options we have just in case. If there's one that has like the fur, like if it has fur trim, I think that one trumps it, but the EO jacket that you can't fucking wear on anyone because it clips with the hair. I don't know why they did that. They made the clipping super restrictive, which is unfortunate. Okay, we'll make that the same color as your boots. Which is that. Leather? Yeah. Oh, we could add a little cheeky flare to the back. Let's look at the design, see what we can stick on the back of her jacket. So are the downloading for character rings system bound? What do you mean by system bound? Like, do you mean, is it like per, like you're downloading to your save file that's on your machine? Or... So like, you make her on PC, I can download her on PS5? Fuck, that's a good question. I don't know, but I'm assuming you could. But I would probably Google that. I kind of like this. I'm gonna put that on the back of her jacket. Let's go to the Oracle. Oh great, Gugus. Share your wisdom. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but I'm finding Google to become like rapidly less useful. If we emboss it, it could be like it was never mind. It went bap. Oh, you know what? Do I like that? I think that looks cool. It looks like it's been leather worked into the skin of the coat as opposed to just being a decal on it. I like that. We're using it. Piercings. I feel like she'd have like industrial ear piercings. Like I don't think she'd be like heavily pierced, but like I feel like she'd have something. And I'll add that to the other outfit as well. Honestly, I think it turned out pretty good. I could add a tail, but it looks like you can do cross-platform community creations. Apparently it's a setting you have to turn on. Okay, well, I'll just double check and make sure it's on then. But, It makes sense because the creations are tied to your 2K account. So, it passes the sniff test for me. Body. I feel like she's gotta be a little more pale. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's probably good. You know, for being put on the spot, I think we killed it. I'm sure there's got to be Jane as an option, right? Let's see, there it is, Jane, and then odds they have Doe. J Doug, J Don, J Doll, J Dog, J Doc. Jane Doc. Jane Dio? Yeah, that's close enough. Dio. I think that's the vibe. I feel like she'd be sneaky. I'm trying to think of like how she acts in the story. Her character story is pretty sick. I'd say she's probably more prideful than egotistical. That's her posing right there. Hell yeah. New York? What part of New York do we want her to come out of? Manhattan, New York. Because she's a rat. Rat. Alright, let's see. Freedom of choice. He's a Olympic gold. Let's look at the generics. Who are you? That feels like a good one. Mary becomes single. Yeah, that's something someone would put up there. Ooh, feisty. Maybe. Baby. Alright. There we go. Weight class. I feel like she'd be like that, and then it's a little too ripped. I think that's probably a fine body type. You're not gonna have her anime woman charms. Stats. We'll drop comeback. Blackout. Teleport behind your opponent to gain the advantage. Move thief. Yeah. She can steal the advantage suddenly. Alright, I think that turned out good. Our good old friend Jane Doe. Alright, what do we got cooking next? Oh, she's over on TBD. Built her legacy on the independent circuit where her grit and blah blah blah. Okay. I guess it's time to quiet this.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious
The voice
mutiny
sounds right.
exactly
Thank
what
God.
lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Is she gonna be mercenary about it? How do we have her go? I'm ride or die. I've been ready to step up. She loyal or is she a mercenary? I think she's actually mercenary. Like, I do think she's a loyal person. But I think in this case, mercenary.
I'm sick of getting stiffed by some of these indie promoters. So, as long as I get paid, I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay. And try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simkin, and at that point, I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
For the immersion. Yeah, we're staying in character. Triple H says, yeah, you guys can fight it out. Okay, this is kind of cool. So we're doing like an invasion story overall. Good shit. Oh, we're redoing her entrance. I promise you that. What is this walk? She's just power walking. Oh, we can't skip this. We're locked in. Okay. Just gonna get the debuting superstar treatment. We're gonna redo her entrance before she hits the main brand. Oh shit, I wanted to add a tie as well for the entrance. I forgot about that. I remember this bitch from the 24 story. She invites you to go, like, work a charity show. The lore to these characters is actually really funny because they keep using the same characters in every game. So she gets you to work a charity show, but the charity show's like treated like it's like the epitome of like the Kicking Puppies Foundation. Like it's something ridiculous like that. and then your character gets a shit ton of trouble because you participated in the Kicking Puppies Foundation show. And she just keeps doing that kind of shit to you, where she invites you to do stuff, and it gets you in trouble because it was like a fucked up thing to do. Ow. No mercy. So I guess we just got to deal with the basic moveset shenanigans, and we'll go from there. Oh, she had such good hang time there. All right, let's. All right, we're doing this. A swing and a miss. Actually, it's just back and forth right now. Fuck. Maybe, just maybe, I can land some more. Fuck. Going all in. Fuck. Alright, up you get, Jane. Oh yeah, I forgot. TBD is a hardcore promotion. If Emmy's still here, the chairs are coming out. I lied. There is no chair. The chair's a lie. Fuck. Oh, is this false count anyway? That's good. Aw, come on. Can't believe you ambushed me like this. I didn't get to edit. Not that it matters that much. Like, you play one character, you play a lot of them. Ah, fuck. Not the sharpshooter. Not the sharpshooter. What are you, Canadian? I say as I have the sharpshooter on my guy. Alright, let the beat down again. Fuck. Yo, this girl, she is very good at reversing moves. That's unfortunate for me. Got something spicier. Oh, that's a light tube. That's not. I thought that was going to be a. Fuck. Let me get up. Let me get up. Let me up. Oh my gosh, she's got it again. Oh, this isn't good. No! Fuck. Just legend things. Oh, I swing and I miss. There we go. We're off to a strong start now. I lied. I feel like I'm just not allowed to show any shred of confidence, you know? Like, start thinking things are going well a little too soon and just womp womp. Fuck. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Fuck. God, she's like the fucking Terminator. Doesn't matter what you do to her, she just keeps coming. Alright, let me out, let me out. I'm trying to decide if it's a good thing or a bad thing there's no announcers for this. I think generally having an announcer is a better thing. No. It really do be like ZZZ right now. Barbed wire baseball bat bullshit. There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Ah, look at that combo. Ah, yeah. Slice bread? Hell yeah. Alright, let's go for the pin. Wrap her up. Oh, she wants more. Donk. You're not so good at dodging now, huh? Alright, Jane, I need you to get up. I need you to get up, please. Whoop. Fuck. I missed. Ah, fuck. Really? You're gonna try for a pin off that? This bitch. Alright, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Come on, dude. Fuck. No! No! How goes my button tapping? We're fighting for our lives. Like I said, she's like the fucking Terminator. She just dodges everything and doesn't die. Alright, that's just rude. Oh, fuck. Can I go for a rat pin? Rat pin? Rat pin? Huh? No? Okay. Oh, she dodged the finisher. That sucks. She's got one ready to rock. It's gonna be mighty unfortunate for me when she locks in another sharpshooter. No! Okay, here we go. All right, run it back. That's rough, buddy. You know, I thought beating her with a barbed wire baseball bat would be enough, but apparently not. Alright. That's okay. We run it back. Going up. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna hit her with a light tube. This is AEW. Yeah, like, the really harsh hardcore wrestling does have its place, I guess. I know, like, the old heads aren't that big on it. I personally don't like the extra gory, like the stuff that makes my skin crawl. But oh, that's not great. Ow. I'd rather you would have just let me dodge, or just dodge out of the way. Fuck. Maiming people for the sake of entertainment. Yeah, it feels like they go a little far. Like, the stuff where... So, two guys, they're both extremely talented wrestlers. Hangman, Adam Page, and Swerve Strickland. They had this legendary rivalry where, like, it was like true blood feud shit. In storyline, Adam burns down Swerve's like childhood home. Like a level of hate that few can match. And at the end of their during like kind of like the blow off match for it, Swerve fucking... Was it Swerve? I think Swerve takes it. So, like, Swerve's been, like, beat up to the point where he can't really defend himself. And Hangman just takes a hypodermic needle and sticks it in his mouth and just jabs him for some reason. It, like... I feel like it took away from the overall rivalry because it was just so... Like, just, like, a random... escalation that didn't need to happen. Yeah, like... And, like, around the same time, the Drew and CM Punk fight happened in Hell in a Cell. And that one's also brutal and vicious and... like very, very nasty of a fight, but like move thief. I'm stealing the sharpshooter, bitch. I'm gonna out tap her or attempt to. Fuck, I'm not out tapping her. But like the weapon used in the match made a lot of sense because it was they were in the cell and they basically just went around with a toolbox that they found under the ring and used every single item inside the toolbox as the match progressed. And it was a truly vile match. And then, like, the other stuff that they did... Well, that wasn't the only thing, because they also had the, there's the symbolic bag of friendship beads, because it was all... Well, it wasn't about the bracelet, but the bracelet was used as a storytelling thing. So, like, everything that they did had, like, a story purpose. The needle thing was just there for shock value. And those guys are talented enough that they don't need the shock value. I do think it took away from their match by doing it, you know? I don't know. AEW has a lot of really fascinating things going on with it. Like I was talking about earlier, Mariah May and Toni Storm had an incredible match on the weekend to blow off like a year-long feud. And during this match, Mariah begins to like understand that she's bit off more than she can chew. She's the champion in the or was she the champ? No, I don't think she was the champ going into it. But like she was like the heel, and she had like betrayed Toni like a year ago, and like it's like a pretty violent and brutal thing. Oh, what the fuck's she doing? So had to lock in for a second. Night night. Alright, get the pin. Please let this be done. How the fuck is she still alive? What do I have to do to finish her? It really sucks that she's a submission specialist as well. Kill her. It's the only option. Can I... Jane, I need you to possum pin. Possum pin her. Do it. Do it. Do it. Possum pin. Oh, I got the reversal. Okay. Please let this be it. Finally, we beat the fucking Terminator. Yeah, so like, Toni and Mariah, they had like this blood feud where at the start of the feud, or like at the point of betrayal, I guess would be the way to put it, Mariah took like the heel of like Toni's like heel that she was wearing, took it off and jabbed her in the head with it, and like bloodied her, and she went on in-story injury leave for a long time. And when she came back, it was like, all right, shit's going down.
This is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more
importantly, let these two talk and I'll finish my thought.
Private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah. Pearce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being...
scheming and calculated. That's our Jane.
Scheming and calculated.
She said it.
Since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
Is there any room for cosplay in that plan of yours? No? Okay. Then how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
Interesting. Yeah, so yeah, they had like this escalating, just like brutal, violent match.
First things first, you're
Oh,
going to explain
we're
just
still doing
how the hell you
cutscenes.
got in here.
My bad.
The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back.
Narrow Skeeter.
Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea
I
what you're
remember
talking
Ribby.
about.
He was
So
in.
you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well,
He was in
I still
23.
had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I guess they had to
I told you
nerf
this was a
themselves
bad idea,
hiring this
Chase.
guy.
Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break? Now excuse me. I need to go fire.
Oops. Alright, do I have to play as Chase? God, I hope not.
I'm happy you two came in today.
I do, okay.
Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll
Oh, I have to take
do.
damage, got it.
Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. I have a whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit, 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it.
The fucking commentary is pretty meta. The shaky cam and the 3 cuts per second thing is... they're kind of like trademarks of the producer before Triple H, or while Vince McMahon was still around in the later years. And a lot of people hated that shit, from my understanding. I wasn't watching when it got bad.
You two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it.
I just want to soften them up a little bit. Just in case it's like, okay, win the match. Oh, fuck. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Let Chase in. Standing blade strikes. Okay.
I've seen more impressive moves in a slow motion replay.
Alright, get in there, champ. Get pinned as Jane. Okay. Oh, we're purposely losing. Got it. Oh! Awesome pin. Oh no, I'm pinned. Darn.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promise the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? so the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great, and Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
Troy is such an idiot at all times. Oh, good. We have a moment to figure our shit out. We can clear all that. Let's get her leveled up. Alright, that's probably good. And then let us... I don't know how much we can actually get to on the moveset and shit. They're gonna want to make me do it bit by bit myself. Alright, let's find a good template. Who's the vibe for Jane? I feel like she'd be like kind of serious, got like a killer attitude, you know? Let's check the motions for Zoe. Yeah, I like it. I think it works. Song is baller as fuck, yeah. I might just look to change the movie. Can I like... Oh, good. Now, I don't know if I was doing it wrong last time, but one of the reasons I didn't really like pay close attention to the movies when I was doing creations in the last game was because you had to like restart the playthrough to see the video. Hypothetically, you know, Jane operating at night. Or if they got like a big city. If they got like a big city one, that'd be good. They're really just letting us vibe out to the song as we check the videos. That's good. That's good stuff. Ooh, Tatum Paxley's background looks pretty intense looking. Yeah, it's a vibe. Let's go with Tatum's. You'll see the vision in a second. I promise. Oh, it's almost... Oh, you know what? I like it. When it cuts to like the color codes that you see on an old TV, it's almost like the polychrome. All right, yeah. I'm trying to... I like the song, but I don't know if it's Jane. when it kicks into this part, I guess. Yeah, it feels more like a Caesar song. Yeah, what's our vibe gonna be? Decisions. Jane would be a funny poppy gal. I could see it. Oh, I got it. We'll go Eve Torres. Alright, the vision. Yeah, I think this is good. And then for the victory, let's start thinking on a finishing move as I set this up. What feels like a Jane finisher? I feel like it feels basic to just give her a running strike, because I feel like a lot of people have running strikes, but like maybe like, yeah, give her a running strike, an aerial one, maybe a standing aerial. I don't really put those on much. Oh. Give her a couple different versions of the coup de grace. How easily can I get to coup de grace as I flip through this? Aha, we are lacking music as I do this, so let's boot that back up. Coup de grace. I feel like she should go flashier than that, actually. Chin check. The Eclipse. Insane elbow? Nah. Lunar. Oh, you can use that on both. Alright, yeah, Swanton's a classic. Give her a standing strike that she can whip out. I like it. Give her Trouble in Paradise, and then some kind of running one. Stun Dog Millionaire. Some of these are really funny. Like, when you think about them as a finisher. Like, imagine you're just fighting a dude, and he just runs up and just... bop! And that's it. And that's the finisher. Front chalk block. Oh, that's sick. Running Dragon Rana. Do 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 do. Kick. Thunderstunner. Flatliner. Face breaker. Rocker dropper. Oh, you know what? I feel like that's flashy enough. I think that's flashy enough to count as a finisher. Alright, then we'll go Trouble in Paradise again. And then we said pop up. Pop up Hurricane if we can get it. Hell yeah. Pop up fastball punch. Oh. Then for this, I like that. Avalanche Bulldog. No. Let's go with there's one I liked here that I just didn't feel like was finisher-y enough. Where was it? Where was that at? Yeah, rolling flatliner. See if she's got like a front one that we can do as well. Backstabber. Not quite. The bangarang. Oh, it's fancy. There's gotta be something. Code of Silence. Sure. That feels like it'd be more of a finisher, but we'll rock with it. Okay. That at least gets us to the dance, so to speak. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we've done... Wait, I just realized. This doesn't sound like Pentakill. What have you done? The playlist ended and then Spotify was like, hey, you want to hear other stuff? Why GTA ads? It's a good question. Gotta ask Twitch about that one. Alright, let's see where this goes. John Cena. Hell yeah. Versus the entire WWE universe. It's kind of gone that way, hasn't it? Let's see. Mutiny's new idiot producer agreed to a rematch. So he has no idea it'll be the two of us. I love it. Scheme comes together. Hell yeah. The who? Oh, I'm doing like the who is Cookies. Oh, that's a longtime buddy.
Are you ready?
I guess another question is, who are you?
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
Shit.
I heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles.
Alright, time to shit roll these guys. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Or, wait, no, following. I had YouTube on the mind. Thanks for the follow. So are you, like, going around seeing, what
Remember, guys, the
25 has to offer, or?
I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Snow and Armstrong and Jane Dio.
You really put a lot of emphasis on the eye there.
And their opponents, the team of Lexis King and JC Jane.
Shit. I'm excited to see what they get up to with Lexis King.
Tag team titles.
He's one of the NXT guys I'm excited to see, like, progress in his career.
How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champ's game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named
Shit.
Chase. Instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things. Brutal knee right to the face.
God, I always love that face buster.
Ooh.
I remember I used to play the card game back when I was a kid, the wrestling one. But the specific situation to use the face buster, it was only as a reversal. Grab JC Jane in the ring. Whoops.
Hard right hand. What are we going to see here?
Michael in the ring. Good.
Spiking DDT.
Oh, he fights
I
Lexus
indeed
back.
did not bring her in. She bailed.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
All right, let's see what's going to happen
King
here.
is locked in on his opponent now.
There we go.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the
Man, not the scripted loss.
Champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Aw, hell yeah, Chase.
Who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear from JC Jane. Looks like his eye's okay. Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
Oh, that's actually a kind of sick double team.
That'll do it. We officially have new
Hell yeah.
Unity Tag Team Champions.
I thought it was a scripted loss.
Amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war
Good
against
shit.
Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Oots, oots, oots. All right, let's see.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it though? I actually agree. Like, WCW caught on fire with the NWO shit. Unfortunately, Vince fumbled the invasion angle, though, back in the day.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Alright, once we get to a save point, I think I'm gonna wrap up. Getting late on my end, unfortunately. Continue your story. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Makes you wonder. I mean, it could be just master long-term booking. We're taking him for his word. Makes you wonder.
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Oh, so we're gonna have a branching story and loop back on both. Let's handle Raw first. Do the hustle. Whirlwind splash. Oh, cool. So you can unlock moves through this one now, not just the specials. All right. Oh, okay. So depending on the personality you pick, I'm guessing there's different events that come up for the story. Shit, there's a lot of replayability. Nice. Okay. I like what they've done with MyRise so far. I am a fan. Alright. Well, I'm just going to save. And I think I'm going to wrap up for now. Alrighty. I'm just seeing if there's anyone for me to raid into, but not really. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to head off. I hope everyone has a good night. Thanks for hanging out, and we will keep this story rolling. I promise I won't overindulge. I'll be good. Alright. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.